Extra, extra. Read all about it. Welcome to Born Without Boundaries live version. This is your daily reading for October 9th, 2019. Daily energies for all signs. Yes, we're going to start with the daily reading in the beginning, and then I'll open it up to some one question, one answers at the end. Welcome all who can join now. Welcome all who are watching later. My name is Michelle. This is my channel, Born Without Boundaries. If you are on a platform that requires you to watch commercials, there will be a commercial coming up in about 5 seconds. Thank you so much for your patronage. You're actually donating to the channel by allowing that commercial to run. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll be right back. For those of you who just sat through an awkward pause, thank you so much. For those of you who are joining the live chat now, what's up? Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I did a live a little bit later on yesterday. That's just what I had to do. Got my workout gear on today because I got to be focused, got to be dedicated. It's what I got to do. What's up, Denise? What's up, Anjali? How are you guys? Let's get right into the reading. I'm really curious to see what the cards are going to do today. This is my Talisman and Cauldron deck, refreshed and revived, energies all cleared out, and cards all replaced and reordered. So I know that I'm starting with a fresh deck. That's how I roll. For those of you who are lighthearted, please sign off now. I am very blunt and very straightforward, and I don't give you the news that you want. I give you the news that is true. You don't like it? Peace. All right, everybody, here we go. Daily energies coming through for October 9th. Yes, this is being filmed live on October 9th. But if you don't watch it on October 9th, if it reaches you next year on January 5th, that is exactly when this message is supposed to come through to you. But I would like you to see the timestamp and understand when it was created. Hi guys, hi Kalina, hi Inez, how are you guys? Thank you for joining the live chat, I appreciate it. I know it's early where some people are. Then again, it might be late where some people are. Like I was saying, I love to date my videos, and like not dating, but like I love to put the dates on my videos. The reason being is because if you see this a couple months later or even a year later, the beauty of it is when you see when this was created, you can actually see how much your life has changed and why this message is coming through to you now. So don't get so hung up on the times. Ace of Cups. That's our first position. It's really interesting when we start out so high in our first position. So let's see what's coming up. The Chariot, moving forward and advancing. This card wants to come out too. Ace of Pentacles, advancing in money, making moves, pushing forward. Opportunities being offered to you. The Fool, taking a leap of faith, maybe starting fresh, starting new, maybe in terms of a career, actually starting over. Central card for the reading is the Sun card, which is success. We have a lot of major arcana on the table, which is telling me that fate is at work in your life. The World card, this is the finishing. In other words, you've completed your business and your life in one capacity. And now you're birthing almost the new you. The Sun card being the central card of this reading is suggesting to me that this is all about success and what we're doing to be successful, as well as our focus being on success and victory and maybe even movement. You know why this card always makes me think of California? And that's maybe on my mind because I want to move there. The King of Pentacles is out on the table. This is a person, right? It's not just spirit, it's a person. A person who could offer you a position, offer you a job, be very impressed with your skill set, give you opportunities. In other words, this is a person that could be a boss or a potential future boss. This is also the mentality of money coming in. An offer being made, perhaps not one that you, perhaps not one that you want. Excuse me for that. Not one that you actually are interested in, but an offer nonetheless. The moon. We have a full moon coming up in Aries. I'm actually going to create an entire video, so be on the lookout for it. Full moon in Aries predictions for each zodiac sign. I'm going to create it. It's going to be a free YouTube video, and it's going to be tomorrow that I'm creating it. So be on the lookout for that, guys. It's going to be off the hook because I'm just getting this strong feeling with this full moon coming up. This really strong pull about this full moon. It's got a lot of energy. Now, energy is neither good nor bad. It is energy. It is the application of that energy that is either good or bad. And so I want to give those full zodiac readings, intuitively understanding how this energy is A, going to affect you, and how B, according to your zodiac sign, you can use it to your greatest benefit. But this is the moon card. So it's talking about, this could be secrets, but it's also underappreciated energy. It's energy that is more subtle. It's energy that's more hidden or not appreciated. So this also speaking to the Four of Cups, sort of reflecting back to the Four of Cups sitting next to it, saying that an opportunity was you were probably being considered for it for quite some time. It's just taken a while to get to you. This is news of financial stability. So this is money, more money coming in. But staying put, making a decision to stay put. Four is stability, always. And this is the Four of Pentacles. This is stability in finances. This is also an indication of, hey, save your money. Or maybe you have been saving your money and that's why you're good at it. Or more money's coming in. Let's see. I like to get all the cards out on the table before I make any decisions. Take some time with them. Final card out, though. Final card out. Final card out. Always. Final card out. Victory. Could be underhanded victory, but it's victory nonetheless. It's basically cutthroat victory. It's taking on the mentality of, you may get hurt, but I don't give a fuck because I'm out here for me. This is a battle. We're all waging war. We all have the swords in our hands. I won. You didn't. I'm not going to sit around and feel bad about it. That's this kind of victory. So it's sort of a low vibrational victory. Let's talk about all the cards as they are sitting out on the table. We want victory. That's the truth. A sense of self is the center of the reading. The Sun card at the center of the reading means your sense of self. Could be at risk, could be at harm. But what I see is you are staking your sense of self on your level of external success, how much you can progress, how your life, how far you've come, whose attention you get, the offers that are made to you. Right beneath the sun, we have the moon. To me, the sun and the moon are divine counterparts. They are the perfect examples of divine counterparts. One is reflecting the light of the other. So even in the dark times, the sunlight doesn't go away because the moon is there to reflect it and make sure that some light gets through even when we're far away and times are cold. What this is telling me is you may have to go farther away from what you really want in life, farther away from who you really see yourself as, to actually have some sort of victory and gain some sort of offer or advancement. In other words, there's these ideal situations, there's the ideals, what we want to happen, and then there's what we have to wade through before we get to what we want to happen. So today is a very good day to center yourself on understanding your value as a human being that is not attached to the progress or things happening around you. Hi, Frock. Why? Because you're going to be asked today, maybe tomorrow, within this 24-hour period, you're going to be asked to make a decision and maybe make a decision that is not in your ideal canon. You're going to be asked or given an offer from a place that is not exactly where you want to be. Well, where you are now does not define where you will be a year from now, and it does not define who you are. The message is to separate yourself. Understand that yes, you and your decisions affect where you are today and affect where you're going. 11:11, amen. But also sometimes what that means is understanding that this road that you're on is not going to always be Pleasantville. It's not going to always offer you exactly what you want when you want it, as well as those bumps and those bruises and those things that you have to do in between are part of getting you to where you want to go. It's all part of the process. It's not like one day you just wake up and everything is resolved and everything is taken care of. That's not what it is. Your sense of self should always be bright and shining, even if you're not flying ahead or making fast progress or getting that offer of your dreams. It could very well be you have to be broke for a while. That could be part of your process. That doesn't mean something's going wrong in your life. It just means that this is part of the road and something that you have to get through. The sense of self being attached to you being broke is where the danger lies. That sense of self being attached to, oh no, I'm not worth it because the opportunities that I really want aren't coming to me. Oh no, I'm not worth it because the pay that they offer me is not really the pay that I wanted. I'm not worth it because I have to do this kind of work when really I want my focus to be over here. That's what you're being alerted to today, not warned, but illuminated today to say simply, it is not a message of your value. It is not a message of who you are. It is just where you are right now. And the best way for you to help yourself through feeling bad about who you are because of where you are is to make a plan. A 30-day, 60-day, 90-day, 6-month, and then a year plan of where you're going to be and set benchmarks, goals for yourself. It's not an actual like logistics plan, but it's setting a benchmark. Okay, I'm going to do this for the next 6 months because this is what my life needs right now. I need a certain amount of money in the bank. Maybe that's what you need, right? I need some stability, right? So even though it doesn't make me shine, it's still a victory because it's getting me to the next step of where I want to be, a little bit closer to maybe that offer that I want. So this is sort of a deflated victory. Who cares? This is the point. Sometimes victories are deflated. Sometimes that's what happens. Not just accept it, but understand it's not a reflection of who you are and your self-worth. Your sense of self has got to be really, really strong, even in the face of people contradicting you. Now, I don't see a lot of contradiction on this table. In fact, this is a really good time for me to turn the camera around and show you what I see on the table. This would definitely be a time when I go to commercial. FYI, I'm probably going to implant one right here. Why? Because you're really not missing anything. And we're back. Okay. Hopefully there you can see the cards on the table, there's a little bit of reflection and glare. That's okay. You can see the cards. These are a lot of very positive cards, right? They're just a lot of very strong cards that say money is coming in. But there's this here. This Four of Cups that says this isn't your greatest passion. What's being offered to you is not your ideal. Because Four of Cups is kind of like not interested. There is an offer that's going to be made, but it's not that much different from the other offers or what you already have. And maybe that's why you feel a little bit stuck. I mean, great. You have some financial stability, but you don't feel passionate about where you are in life right now. But the moon is here. The moon is here right beneath the sun. So what that tells me is right now, this is really just a shadow of what's coming. It's a little reflection of what's going to happen. What's going to happen has not happened yet. It's almost like seeing something's shadow before they walk into a room, like sending the shadow out first, right? Which seems like a little bit shady, but it's not. What I'm trying to say is it's just the time of the fucking day, right? Sometimes whatever time it is in your life, sometimes your shadow is in front of you, sometimes your shadow is behind you. Right now, it seems that the shadow is in front of you. And that's just what's going to enter first, is you're going to see the shadow. It's almost like, yeah, you're almost just like a shadow of yourself right now. That's not a bad thing. It means that yourself is fully formed, because if it wasn't, it wouldn't even cast a shadow. It's just not completely in the room yet. So whatever opportunity is coming into you, this is really just a shadow being cast of it. It's not necessarily the full opportunity. This is the beginning. These are the first steps. This is about taking a job. This is an example. I'm thinking a job because there's so many pentacles on the table. Taking a job that you don't really love, and then 6 months later realizing that they're offering you a transfer to the location that you've always wanted to live in. Now, that's not why you took the job, right? You took the job because you needed the freaking money, and you felt kind of defeated. You felt like this was a hollow victory, right? But then what does it end up happening? It ends up happening that now you get the transfer that you wanted. See, it's almost like proceeding in faith, understanding that the sun is still shining even in the dark, that there are things at work because, there are a shit ton of major arcana on this table. Take the new job. It is a new beginning. Victory is at hand. You are making progress. Even when you don't think you are, you're being guided by a light that doesn't go out. Understood? That sometimes we say yes to things simply because we're walking in faith. Or simply because, yeah, it is a reaction to what we need right now. So today is a very good day to consider yourself open to anything. Get in that mentality of saying yes. Saying yes to the opportunities that come your way, because it's not going to feel like what you've always wanted, but it is going to take you a step closer to what you've always wanted. You've just got to take the leap of faith and trust. What's up, guys? Stephanie, I'm not even looking at the camera. Why are you asking a question? Luckily I was looking up just at that time. I don't understand. Like, people understand, I do a daily reading in the beginning, right? I'm not taking questions. I'll announce when I start taking questions. Oh my God, it just really amazes me. I gotta say, this is gonna be a rant section. It just really fucking amazes me that people do not want to listen to a valid message. They're so caught up in the specific, they're just like obsessed with their own specifics. That's all they give a fuck about. And they don't want to listen to the intelligence and the guidance of the message that's actually being given to them. It totally goes over their head. There might be something in this daily. Like, I can't tell you how many times I have tried, people have asked me one question, one answers, and I'm like, did you even watch the daily? The answer is there. People are asking for general messages for me. A general message for me. The general message is the daily. Go watch it. Go watch it. And I think this is, you know what? This is a really good analogy for, this is why it came up. That's why my attention was on my phone. So I could see that question. That's why my attention was on the phone, because it's a warped sense of self. You know, it's being so fucking caught up in your own shit that you don't see the value of the offers around you. You're just so not in the moment because you've already decided this is what success looks like, or this is what I need. And you're not even listening to what's being given to you. You're throwing it away like it's bullshit. You're throwing it away like you don't even need it. Like, oh, I'm not interested in what Michelle is saying right now. I'm just going to rush into the shit that's happening in my life. And I need personal attention, or it doesn't count. What the fuck? Like, you are literally being given a bomb ass message right here, right now. Maybe if you listen and pay attention to it, instead of being wrapped up and throwing your fucking question out there, you would hear something that actually pertains to your situation. You would hear some guidance. But that's what I'm talking about. Being disinterested in opportunities that are being given to you just because it didn't look exactly the way you wanted it to look exactly at the right time, and didn't move as fast as you wanted it to, and it's not all fairy tale princess, and that's the only way I'm going to do anything. That's the only time I'm going to trust anything. Like, what the fuck? That's a perfect metaphor. That's why it came up. Because my phone is out of my right hand side. It's held up to my right hand side right now. I can't read what you guys are saying right now. That's why I say I don't interact directly with the live feed during this part of the reading. But somehow I looked up and I saw that question, and I know it's because I was meant to be pissed off today. For the reason of this reading, it's like, hello, fool. Why don't you shut up and listen to what's actually being put in front of you and be grateful for that message? See how that applies. This doesn't just apply to you guys, it applies to me too, right? Me being downhearted. Oh, this wasn't the ideal job. This wasn't what I was looking for. This wasn't what I want. But what is it? Look at what you have in front of you. Instead of being so caught up in what you need right now to feel better about your life, which is just ego and bullshit, look around with what you actually have and see that this opportunity is a yes. Just say yes. Just be open and remain open. You never fucking know what happens later on down the line. I'm telling you right now, a job that I got that was very much, I walked into the office every single freaking day, loving the people I work with, but knowing what I was doing was not what I wanted to be doing. But I met some of the greatest people ever, and they were the ones that got me another job where I literally made $30,000 a year more in 6 months. You just don't ever know what is on the table right now, where it's leading you. But you have to trust. You have to trust, and you have to listen. Sometimes that's what we have to do, is shut down our expectations, because they're getting in our fucking way. We're so caught up in our own self-centered. We forget about our intuition. We forget about those parts of ourselves that can pick up on more subtle vibrations and opportunities. We forget about that shit. We forget about the shit because we're so caught up in our own crap. Jesus, man, come on. I told you guys, today is not like, this is not the week to mess with me, because just watch the Cancer video. Just watch it. I think it's also bullshit that was only gotten like 900 views. That's ridiculous. I don't even know what's up with YouTube, but I'm really getting irritated because I'm making some bomb ass videos and they're not getting recommended, and it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. That message, everybody should listen to it. You will definitely realize, 100%, you will definitely realize that this is not the week to fuck with me. It's not. It's just the wrong week. And I feel it's the wrong week to fuck with any Cancerian, because we are getting supercharged with this Aries energy. We are getting supercharged with our moon energy, and you just don't want to mess with us right now. You just don't. Because we're literally assuming the character of Mars. And Mars don't give a fuck. Like, literally, this is Mars energy. Mars don't give a flying fuck. It's like, yeah, bitch, and now I got your sword. Peace out. I don't care that you're crying. I won. That's Mars energy. And maybe that's where you get the opportunity, is by finally assuming the energy of, like, I don't know, understanding that people's reactions to you is not tied to your sense of self-worth. Understanding that what people think of you is not tied to your sense of self-worth. And the only person, this divine counterpart that you and yourself should actually be worried about is spirit and intuition. That's the only thing you should be connecting with at this point. Nothing else. A more 3D reading of this is that your life is turning over. You are going to get some success, especially when it comes in the way of work. Work, pentacles, material resources, coming on in. It's also kind of trying to tell you to save money, to sort of be personally greedy, to defend your money. And opportunities are coming in. That's fine. It's not like you have to be afraid today. Opportunities are coming in. You're going to be spotted, and people are going to help you out. Those things are coming in. But be greedy right now. Conserve your money. Protect it. But look, it's a beautiful fucking reading. It's just, where is our head? What is our head doing right now? Is it letting us see how amazing and wonderful our life is, and that there is progress being made, and that we have a lot more than other people have? Jesus Christ, if we could be up on YouTube asking about our fucking boyfriends and our exes, do you know how goddamn blessed we are? I mean, what the fuck? Do you understand how fucking blessed you are that you have a cell phone or a computer and access to internet? That you even have the luxury of worrying about what might happen with your baby daddy. Do you know what a luxury that is? Because there is a woman right now in St. Jude's Hospital holding the hand of her 3-year-old who's dying of leukemia, who don't give a fuck about what her ex-boyfriend from 5 years ago was doing. There is somebody who's getting a phone call right now that their husband just died in a car crash, who is not worried at fucking all what her ex from 10 years ago, will he ever come back? And you're going to be sitting here bitching and complaining. Listen, I love y'all. I love your questions. I want to help you through your struggles. But seriously, don't take yourself so fucking seriously. This is about realizing that if you can be up at 9:30 in the morning bitching and complaining to people who are appreciating you and what you do, then your life is blessed, even if it's not the most ideal situation and you didn't get as many views as you wanted on your video. So I'm talking to me when I'm talking to you. I'm screaming and yelling at me when I'm screaming and yelling at you. Believe me, this is all about success is all around you. You actually have it right now. And when you realize it and when you recognize it, that's when you start living in this true high vibration of being able to love and integrate and connect. You're probably the reason why you're blocking yourself from your real opportunities. That's an FYI. I'm going to turn this camera back around. And for those of you who are watching on platforms that, you know, allow commercials, I'm going to sneak one in here. Give me a second. You guys are going to get a little cleavage view. That's what you do. That's what happens. I gotta tell you, I gotta be on my workout gear. If I put my workout gear first thing in the morning, then I know that I'm gonna go work out and get her done. That's important to my health, and I take care of myself. So here we are. Let's go. Now we're at the half-hour period. If anybody's still on here and wants to ask questions, go ahead. I'm more than happy to answer. That's what I'm saying, Charluz. I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but I love your message. Charluz. That's actually beautiful. They're X's for a reason. Good riddance. Exactly. Hey guys. Oh, thank you so much, Harriet. Appreciate it. Okay, nobody has any questions? That's cool. I know it's a lot of you guys that come on and watch my videos all the time and like share this live session with us all the time. That's awesome, Simi. Thank you so much. Career advice for Maxine. Do we have any career advice for Maxine? Career advice. Well, career advice would be in the daily, right? The daily saying that there are going to be job opportunities coming in, maybe from an institution that you don't really want. Who cares? Say yes. The reason is you want to keep that flow of abundance going. You know, you're not married to a job, and that's why the Hierophant came out. You're not married to a job. Understand it's another step in what you want to do. So take that paycheck. Take it for now. You don't have to devote your whole self to it. Career advice is literally saying to you, you're not married to your job. It's not your marriage. Maxine, use a job the way that it uses you. Use a job the way that it uses you as a stepping stone. And here's the strength card, taming that beast. It's also a good mentality of these two cards are saying that you probably already have a good life, and it like in other words, it feels to me, Maxine, you're already in a good situation in terms of your career. It's already something that is strong and something that, yeah, I feel like the only thing, you know, it could be like taming the beast is almost like not realizing just how wonderful you have it right now. Wherever you are right now, Maxine, wherever you are right now, even if you're on unemployment right now, wherever you are right now, it's a better position than you think it is. It's actually looking into the eyes of the beast, and seeing it's and the beauty in it. That's what's going on with your career right now. And once you realize that, and you realize that you're not married to where you work, you really aren't. And you can literally move on anytime you want. You could work a job for 3 weeks and then take another job offer that's come in. Why not? They can fire you after 60 days and have no obligation to you. Why can't you use the job the same way? Harriet. Oh, thank you, Harriet. Thank you so much. Personal reading advice, maybe. Wait. I do personal reading. All that information is in the description box below. Sarah, that's what the daily reading is for. She just ranted about it. Oh my God, I'm telling you, thanks, Sarah. Love for me at last to share this journey. Love for me at last to share this journey. Love for me at last to share this journey. Yes. Next question. There you go, Harriet. Absolutely. And it's divinely guided too. Margway, will M reach out to me? Are you subscribed, sweetheart? Let me ask you something. I want to make sure that everybody on this live feed, have you subscribed to the channel? Please do click subscribe and ring that bell, because I'm hoping that people aren't just jumping on and like taking a free reading and bouncing. Not the point of the lives. Will M reach out to me? Will M reach out to me? Will M reach out to me? You're welcome, Maxine. Will M reach out to me? I think M is looking in a different direction from you because he's extremely defensive and feels a little bit on guard when it comes to you. So no, I don't think that you're going to hear from him. Scorpio lady, will justice be served for me in this case? Let's see, Scorpio lady. Will justice be served for me in this case? Will justice be served for me in this case? It's going to take some time. I mean, literally, yes. Okay. So in other words, this has been a long-standing thing, right? Scorpion lady. This has been a long-standing process. You've had to wait, but yes, victory is absolutely coming. Absolutely. With the Two of Cups and the Victory card, yes, 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 yes. And yes, it has been a long process. Absolutely. Am I going to find my soulmate this year? Patricia. Patricia. Am I going to find my soul? Is Patricia going to find her soulmate this year? Is Patricia going to find her soulmate this year? Is Patricia going to find her soulmate this year? See, this doesn't say to me that you're going to find a soulmate. It says to me that your life is going to start over and that you're going to be standing in your power. That's what it tells me. That's what it tells me. Your soulmate, very well, the message very well for you could be that your soulmate is yourself. Yep, and the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So it's like once you realize and resurrect this higher sense of self, this self-confidence. In other words, once your self-confidence comes back, that's going to turn the wheels in your favor to learn about your soulmate or to call your soulmate in. I have a question. How are you today, Michelle? Oh, thank you so much, Alana. Thank you so, so much. It's frustrating. It really is. I'm frustrated today, as you can probably see. I've been frustrated for the past couple of days. But hey, I guess that's all part and parcel, right? Frustration. Like I said, it's a luxury. It's a luxury for me to be on YouTube, on my $900 cell phone, sitting in front of my laptop. It's like, it's a luxury. So even this frustration, it's a luxury, and I'm grateful for it. Not that I want more of it, but I'm grateful for it. Why? Because it means I'm alive, it means I'm healthy, and it means bad shit isn't happening in my life so that I can actually focus on this petty crap. Do you know what I'm saying? Not that you guys are petty, that my channel is very important to me, but I'm saying it's a luxury to be able to be frustrated by things like stupid ass comments or people who just think of themselves. Like if something really horrible was happening in my life, then that wouldn't even bother me, right? So yes, I am having actually a great day, even though I'm frustrated beyond belief. What about Taurus? Baby girl, Chaya, Dala. I don't think you're a subscriber because that question just makes me believe that you don't pay attention to my channel, right? The Taurus video, the Taurus predictions, where I do in-depth explanation for Taurus specifically, was put up 2 days ago. Subscribe to the channel, get the notifications, and then you'll know that. I'm Libra. Is Dayan my soulmate? Is Dayan a soulmate? Ooh. 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 Interesting. Is Dayan a soulmate? Libra and Gemini are extremely compatible matches. Just saying. The Death card came out when I asked that question. No, what I think though is it's resurrection. It's resurrection on the two of you coming together and being able to have something to work on. I'm not getting soulmate energy though. I'm not getting soulmate energy. The Death card would say no. I'm not getting soulmate energy. But I will say this. You guys have a really wonderful way of being able to communicate to each other. So even though that may not be a soulmate, it could still be a life partnership. Think about that. Communication is the key to the two of you. So honestly, use your words as much as you possibly can around each other and be as honest as possible. That's going to help you guys out a lot. Jen Wilson, is the Sag I'm with my soulmate? I'm a Capricorn. What sign is my soulmate? Is the Jen Wilson, is the Sag I'm with my soulmate? Is the Sag I'm with my soulmate? No. I don't feel that. Yes, that's what it's saying. The Sag you're with is your soulmate. But I just don't feel it. To be honest with you, I feel like almost that's a question for the Libra Gemini. I feel like that's a soulmate. Is the Sag that Jen Wilson is with her soulmate? You know, there is shit that's about to be revealed. Honestly, Jen, about a soulmate about somebody that you probably left behind in your past. Could be a Pisces. Could be a Pisces. Could be a Pisces. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. A Pisces. That Sag, nope, not feeling it. Yes, I'm subscribed. Okay, yeah, I know you are, Scorpio lady. Hello. Amen, girl. Picked you out right away. Absolutely. I know you are, girl. I love your support. Thank you so much for your support. Will I come into union with my twin? Elizabeth. Will I come into union with my twin? Will Elizabeth come into union with... Yes, you just have to have strength. You have to have strength. This is the yes. Yes, 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 you will. Understand what twin means, right? Twin is a total of maybe 144. That's 288 souls. So you clearly are one of the lucky ones according to the cards. But understand that twin flame and soulmate is not the same thing. So what are you looking for? Are you looking for that lifelong mate? Are you looking for that person that you're going to share your life with and build a life with? Because that's usually not your twin flame. Your twin flame is somebody that will come in and out of your life to teach you very important lessons, not karmic lessons. That's a karmic partnership. But a twin is somebody who will, once they're there, they will always be there, and they will always support you, and they will always care about you, but they may not always be with you. And that's why I tell people, do you really want a twin flame relationship, or do you want a soulmate relationship? Because a soulmate relationship is a person that you definitely could marry, and you could definitely form a family with and have children with and be like a forever partner. A twin flame is a forever partner, but they're probably not going to end up being who you marry. You know, they're going to be that constant reflection of yourself to make you the better version of yourself. So understand that. Understand that. I just want to make sure that you know very clearly what you're asking for in your life. Sarah, will my household find peace by the end of 2019? Sarah, will my household find peace by the end of 2019? Sarah, will my household find peace? Yes. Yes. And it's probably going to come in the form of somebody who is younger and delivering a message of love and need and necessity that strikes right through all the bullshit. What's a karmic lesson? A karmic lesson is a lesson that keeps repeating itself and repeating itself over and over again because you haven't learned it. That's what it is. Yeah. Essentially, what's a good example of a karmic lesson? Everybody I always choose ends up cheating on me. Everybody I always choose ends up, all my significant others end up cheating on me. That's a karmic lesson. There's something that you haven't learned, and you keep picking the same kind of people because it's almost like you haven't figured out the lesson yet. And so you keep making the same mistake over and over and over again. It's like you're stuck in a loop until you actually are able to figure out what you need to figure out to get out of it. That's a karmic lesson. In other words, karma is going to keep repeating the same hurt and the same pain in your life until you've shown karma that you've learned how to that you've learned the lesson it's trying to teach you. That's what a karmic lesson is. What's Kamal's intentions toward? What is Kamal's intentions toward me? Who is coming to me? Wait. What is Kamal's intentions toward me? This is Vidushi. Vidushi. What is Kamal's intentions toward Vidushi? I just feel like he's very defensive. That's what's coming out, the Nine of Wands. He's very protected and very guarded. I don't know if this is something that you did to him and that he doesn't trust you specifically for a reason, or it's just his past that's harmed him a great deal, and he doesn't really know how to feel about you. But there's this sense of that he's closed off and not really wanting to be open to you because of hurt that has happened to him in the past. Hello. Bows and Bubbles, what's up? What's coming up in my love life? Anyone coming in for Bows and Bubbles? Is anyone coming in for Bows and Bubbles? Is anyone coming in for Bows and Bubbles? Is anyone coming in for Bows and Bubbles? It could be a Capricorn. Could be a Capricorn. When the devil shows up, that is not necessarily, when you say is anybody, it's not the devil, it's a Capricorn. Could be a Capricorn that's arriving soon, Bows and Bubbles. And they sometimes may feel like the devil because they're very, very strict and they're ruled by the Lord of Karma, which is Saturn. So they're very, very blunt in their assessment of things. In other words, they're very judgmental, but that's almost their weird way of loving people. So be prepared for that, but it seems like there's a Capricorn coming in. Any love for me, Francis? Any love for Francis? Any love for Francis? What is this? Oh, there's somebody already watching you, Francis. There's somebody already got their eye on you. This is internet stalking. This is internet stalking, or you've been internet stalking, but they're about to come through. So this is either saying that the person you've been stalking online, Francis, the person you've been interested in, you need to stop stalking them and you need to start talking to them because you actually got a shot. Number one. Or number two, somebody's got their eye on you and communication's about to come through. So it could be a reversed message. Yay, Cassie. I'm glad you found me. I'm glad you got on. Sun, is my M, Aquarius, capable of physical abuse? Like, you don't hear that question? Like, read that question out loud to yourself right now. Is this Aquarius capable of physical abuse? If you're even asking that question about somebody, there's no way that you trust them. You've already distinguished that there's this need to not, that you can't feel safe around them. Like listen to the question. Don't be anywhere near somebody that you don't feel comfortable around. Should I apply for a new job? Should JT apply for a new job? Should JT apply for a new job? Yes, go ahead, do it. To a big company too. To a big company. Yes, 100%, man. 100%. Yes, 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 yes. This is a big institution. This would be a big company. This would be like a Fortune 500 company type of thing. Could be a law firm. Could be, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be telling you to go back to school. Were you thinking about going back to school, JT? I'm just asking that question. Because if you were thinking about going back to school, that's what this is saying. If you weren't thinking about going back to school, like that didn't even cross your mind, then yes, you should definitely apply for more work because it's out there for you. Hey, hon. Will I have Empress Ruby? Will I have my own place soon? Will Empress Ruby have her own place soon? Will Empress Ruby have her own place soon? Yes. Yeah. If you've been working on this a long time, Empress Ruby, it's going to start reaping some benefits. It's going to start yielding fruit. KD, love you anyway, even if no validity is seen and given. What? KD, I'm really kind of confused. I don't even remember answering a question for you. So confused, torn, want us three and own nest, yet fam we had. KD, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I don't understand that question. Maybe if you could simplify it a little bit and then ask it again. You're welcome, Bows and Bubbles. Am I on the right path business-wise? Tasha. Is Tasha on the right path business-wise? Is Tasha on the right path business-wise? Is Tasha on the right path? Yep. Yep. Soul Zena, will I get married? Will Soul Zena get married? Will Soul Zena get married? That's not good. That's not, no. Spirit, will Soul, yep. Yes, you will. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But I did see a few cards flip before then, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a process. In fact, somebody that you fall in love with could either leave you, or you may have to start all over again from them. It's almost like if somebody in your past, like losing them really hurt you, it's almost like you have to go through a rebirth cycle, but you are slotted for marriage. Absolutely. Thanks. Jonah, hi. Oh, hi, Jonah. Cody, what can I do now to release the blocks that I'm having with finding success in my business and following my purpose? That's a good question, Cody. Oh, universe, answer this both for Cody and me. What can she do to release the blocks that she's having, finding success in her business? What can she do to release the blocks? Yeah, tell me about it. What can she do to release the blocks? That doesn't answer my question. Okay. You know what, Cody? Exactly what you did not want to hear, girl, but here's how it is. Stand strong in your power, even through heartbreak, even through disappointment. Withstand the rain. Withstand the rain. Because there is money and abundance coming in if you keep on working hard. So this is just about the getting through the uncomfortable part. The uncomfortable part, even if it's a year in, just keep working. It is the continued effort and tenacity dedicated toward your work that's going to bring in the profits and abundance, even though you're disappointed right now. In other words, work through that disappointment. There's no solution. There's no meditation. It's not about finding a way to not be disappointed. It's about knowing how to walk and cry at the same time. That's an expression I have. Learn how to walk and cry at the same time. Yes, you're hurting. Yes, you're frustrated. Yes, you're impatient. Yes, you're disappointed. Yes, you're in doubt. With all of those things and all of those hardships, keep going. Keep working. Can't stand strong in your power. Stand strong in your power and grind away. That's what you got to keep doing. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh, thank you so much, Brianna. This is Brianna. Mom, will I sell my trolley this month for a good offer, Brianna? Will I sell my trolley? Will she sell her trolley this month for a good offer? Will she sell her trolley this month? 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 Man, the fact that you even have a trolley, that's interesting. Will she sell her trolley this month? I feel like there's an offer that's going this month. I don't know. This is the harvest season, so it could be between this month and November, right? That's harvest season. So you're going between October and November. But the sale is going to be made, or an offer is going to be made, coming from somebody who's kind of like institutional. Could be a State Department. In other words, it's not just going to be, I feel like it's not just going to be from a person. It's going to be from an offer that's made from like a company or an organization. Anything coming up in my love life? Peaches Plum. Peaches Plum. Peaches Plum, are you subscribed to the channel? Are you subscribed to the channel, Peaches Plum? Just want to be sure. I want to be sure everybody up in here is subscribed. Anything coming up in my love life? No, not yet. Not right now. But listen. Wait. You know, these fucking cards, it's like, I swear to God, Spirit is asking me to have a sense of humor because they keep on fucking with me, right? They're just like, don't take yourself so serious, Michelle. Don't take yourself so serious. This is the way I'm going to answer this question. Peaches, this is the way I'm going to answer this question. If you have spent a long time single, if you have been single for a while, and I'm not just talking 5 days, girly, I'm talking 5 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? If you have been single for an extended period of time, then this is what's coming to you. This is what you have. There's going to be an offer made, and it's going to make you extremely happy. So yes, movement is coming into your love life. If you have just gotten single, the message is this, Peaches. The message is this. Learn how to find happiness and learn how to find abundance, even when you feel you have nothing at all. Even when you feel you've lost everything, learn how to find that silver lining. That's where your focus has to be. So those are 2 messages, either or. Because I don't know, this is, a 1 question, 1 answer. I don't know the details of your situation. So either or, and take that for whatever the situation is worth. KD, my 2 girls and I am feeling stuck. Do we move out and live together as sensitives when able, or try to work with all included youngest daughter father while in current home, or will he never change? So this is what I'm saying, honey, is that you just have to it's a real straightforward question. This is like almost like too much information, if you will. So let me just focus. Do we move out and live together? Okay. That's what I'm going to ask. That's the question that I'm going to ask. Okay, Katie? Does KD move out with her girls? Does KD move out with her girls? Yes. There's your answer. It's time for a change. Essentially, that's what it is. And if you change and make a different choice, then your world's going to get exponentially better. So Peaches, yeah, I'm not sure what you answered yeah to, but I've given you 2 scenarios, and you'll know which one is right for you. You'll know which one is right. Cody, oh, you're welcome, Cody. Thank you for the beautiful message. Gives me extra strength. Thank you, Cody. Thank you I'm right there with you, girl. So you're welcome, Francis. Like 2. You're awesome, Peaches. I appreciate the support for the channel. I appreciate the support. I've been feeling extra sensitive this week. Extra sensitive. So just a warning to all my videos. So we're at the top of the hour. Let me just say, tomorrow I'm going to be creating a video, like I said at the top of the video, but if you weren't here, I'm going to be creating a video about this Aries full moon. I'm going to be doing some research today to prepare some guidance and advice for each zodiac sign with the full moon coming up. It has affected me so profoundly. I've been very curious as to how it's affecting everybody else. So watch for that reading coming out tomorrow. That's Thursday, I think, October 10th. It'll give people plenty of time to watch it and maybe go through it a couple of times to see what the energies are coming for on October 13th, which is the full moon in Aries. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Thank you to all who are watching after the fact. I will be releasing the Leo and Virgo week aheads today as well. Thank you so much for participating in the channel. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram feed is born_without_boundaries. That's my Instagram feed. Anyway, like, subscribe, share this video. Thank you so much for your continued support. Bye, guys.